Professional methods to do lead generation in WordPress, no experience necessary. Okay guys, you need leads. You got to have leads, right? And the only way to get leads is to have a method, a plan to get those leads. Now in this video I'm going to walk you through exactly how you're going to get the leads. I'm also going to tell you about the software that you're going to need to use, and I'm going to prove to you that you can get results. Now don't forget, if you haven't done so far, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that red button, turn it gray. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications. That bell will pop up once you subscribe, okay? And you want to turn on all notifications so that you know when I upload a video or if I go live, which I do quite frequently. Now let's get right into it. Why do you need these leads? Well, this is how you're going to build your business. And the shame is that most people that come to your site, 75% of them will leave and never return. So they're going to come there, they're going to leave and never return. Well, that's a lot of people. So if you could figure out some way to capture some of those people, to keep some of those people, you can market to them and sell them your products or services. Now let's talk about what lead generation really is in WordPress. People come to your site and they're going to perform an action. Let's say they're going to buy a product from you or a service from you, but like I said, 75% of them don't. And since they don't do that, we got to figure out how to get their information somehow so we can continue to market to them. Now that can be by submitting a contact or inquiry form on your site. It could be by joining your email newsletter. Of course, we don't want to call it a newsletter anymore. We want to give them something for that. Signing up for an upcoming webinar, using an online calculator with email results. And I have this on my Survival Cave Food site, which you can see the website below there, where they can put in the number of people and how long they want to have food available for survival food, and then we can email them the results and we capture their email that way. Or maybe entering a viral giveaway, which I also have on my site, where we give away survival food. Essentially, lead generation is giving them something in exchange for their email. That email is valuable because I know I can email people with on my email list and make money, so it's pretty valuable. I want their email. Now it begs the question, who should be building an email list? What if you're a nonprofit? What if you're just starting out and you don't have any traffic? The answer is yes, you still need to build your email list. Matter of fact, that was probably one of the biggest mistakes I made when I started out, is I didn't build my email list in the beginning. Had I have done that, my email list would be a lot bigger now, but I did finally catch on and I started collecting emails. And in some of my other videos on this channel, I'll actually walk you through what to do with those emails. So look under email marketing, search my channel, and you'll find some videos on that subject matter too. However, in this video, we got to get the email first. We've got to garner that information so that we can market to them. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do in this video. So we've determined that everybody should be collecting emails, but the question is, when do you do it? Do you do it once you get a whole lot of traffic? The answer is no, you do it before you have any traffic, okay? Because in the beginning you need the emails more than anything else. You don't have any business yet, so you want to make sure you have a lot of ways to capture emails in the very beginning before you even start getting a lot of traffic. Now as far as your hosting goes for your WordPress website, I'm going to recommend Bluehost. I will have a link below for Bluehost, and if you use that link, that will give you a free domain, so you want to make sure you grab that. But it's really important to understand that you got to get everything set up correctly in the very beginning. Going back and correcting it can cost you a lot of money. Now you're going to need an email marketing service, and I'm going to recommend Kartra. You will find a link to Kartra below. In that particular link you can click it and you can watch a video, and it will walk you through everything that Kartra does. And let me tell you, it does everything. It really does. Before I had Kartra, I had 8 different pieces of software to run a website and do marketing and all that. Now I have 1 piece of software. So it costs me a whole lot less money, and it is more effective also. And I like the idea that I log into one place instead of many other places. Most people will set up a WordPress website, and then they'll find some other software for their opt-ins, and they'll find another software for their pop-ups, they'll find another software for their email marketing, and another software for their funnel making, and another software for their courses. And you don't have to do all that. It's all built into Kartra, and if you look below you will see that link. Now some of the basics I'm going to recommend is offer them something of value on your website where they can put in their email and get maybe the 10 steps to protecting their home in a hurricane, or 5 ways to lose weight in the next 30 days. Whatever it is, give them something of value. That's one thing you should have. I also highly recommend that you have an exit pop-up. I have an exit pop-up on all my landing pages where if that mouse starts to leave the page, a pop-up happens and it says, hey, buy right now and use this code and I'm going to give you another 10% off. That has garnered me a lot of business because I know, because I see that code being used so many times, that means that a lot of those people would have left the site and they wouldn't have bought my product. And this is another thing that Kartra provides to you. It gives you a free pop-up when people try to exit your site. You can use that on your WordPress site. You can also use a scroll pop-up where if they scroll through a certain percent of your page, a pop-up will come up. You can also do a light box that is over the top of the page. When they're trying to watch the page, this light box pops up and they can use that. But all these things are built into Kartra and you can use them on a WordPress website. A lot of people get confused and they say, well, I'm going to use Kartra or I'm going to use WordPress. No, you can just use Kartra or you can use Kartra on WordPress. All you have to do is copy the code, put it on your site. It's super easy. Matter of fact, you could build an entire page in Kartra and take that code and just pop it into your WordPress website and it will appear on your WordPress website. That simple. You don't have to do any coding or anything like that. Another thing you can do is use a pop-up that locks content. So you can be giving them some information on some particular subject and you can have a pop-up that pops up that says to unlock additional content and benefits, enter your email to access the VIP room. Okay, and that way you're going to collect more emails and build your email list. Also, something else you may want to consider is giving them a discount if they opt in. Now I just mentioned a second ago, if they were leaving one of my landing pages, I would give them 10% off. But you could also have something on one of your pages that says receive a $50 discount, receive a 20% discount, enter your email address and we'll send you the code. So that's another thing you can do to get them to open your emails, because they'll be looking for that code so that they can come back and purchase something from you. Now something else I kind of alluded to in the beginning, but using a calculator. In other words, they want to get some information. Maybe they want to get a payment on something, maybe they want to get a value in their car, maybe they want to get a body mass index, whatever it is that you are offering them. You can tell them to put in their pertinent information and you will calculate whatever it is that they want. In our case, we do survival food, so we will put in there how many adults, how many children, for how many months. They put in all that information and we send them an email letting them know what they'll need to purchase to cover that period of time, and we capture their email by doing so. Another thing you can do is have them opt in for a giveaway. Now we give away $500 worth of free food, and in doing so a lot of people will apply to get that $500 worth of free food, and we build our email list. Now understand, we sell survival food. Okay, so be very specific about your offers. I like actually having a product as opposed to a dollar amount, because I know that that person is actually interested in the product. If I say, sign up to win $500 and that person's on my survival food site and they have no intent on buying survival food, they're going to sign up for the $500 because cash is cash. But if I say I'm going to give you $500 worth of survival food, I know I'm only going to capture those people that are interested in survival food, and that's who I want on my list. Now something else you can do, which is really good, on most websites they'll tell you, hey, comment on this article, comment on this video, this product, or whatever, and people will comment. But once they comment, all they see is the comment that they just put there. What you can do is redirect when somebody puts a comment in your comment section to a sales page or an opt-in page to get something else. And that way you're capturing that person at the time of their interest, and you can offer them something that is related to what they just commented on. Now lead generation is an ongoing thing, because what's going to happen is people are going to unsubscribe from your list, so your list will start to shrink. So you need to constantly feed that list. People will die, people will lose interest, whatever it is, your list will shrink over time. So there's certain things you need to do. You want to track your form conversions to reduce abandonment. Also use A/B testing tool like Google Optimize, or you could just use what is built into Kartra to improve your opt-ins. Use multiple opt-in locations to maximize your efforts. You want to experiment with different colors, images, videos, and more. Create and use multiple lead magnets in different areas of your website. think about the user experience and don't annoy customers with too many distractions. It is possible to put too many pop-ups on there where they're constantly popping up and they can't get to the information. You don't want to do that. You want to be subtle about it. Now this is exactly why I like Kartra, because if you have a site and you're trying to add all this information and all these different ways of capturing leads, you're gonna have to buy a whole lot of plugins and extra softwares and all these things and pay subscriptions. But if you get a software like Kartra, it's all built in. Your pop-ups, your overlays, your opt-ins, your webinars, everything that you want to have is built into one software. Now below there is a link to Kartra and you'll want to click on it and you're going to see a video. This is my affiliate link, and since it's my affiliate link, if you're interested in Kartra, you can actually get a trial for only $1. When I got Kartra, I got rid of 8 pieces of software and I saved myself thousands of dollars every single month. The other cool thing about Kartra is that they don't charge you. It's also an email marketing platform. They don't charge you based on how many emails you send out. So you can send out a lot of emails and make a lot more money without having to pay more. That's what I like. I hope you like this video. I hope this gave you some good ideas for lead generation. Remember, you got to collect leads. I don't care what stage you're at. I know you're going to say, well, I'm just starting out and I don't have any traffic and nobody's coming to my site yet. Now's the time to do it. Now's the time to do it, because when they start coming, you want to start collecting. I don't care if it's one person a month, you want to start collecting, because that way you can build your business and you're going to become successful that much faster if you follow these instructions. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, put a comment below. Let me know what you think. Have you done some of these things? Are you collecting leads now, and what results have you gotten? Put that in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and ring the bell. But you can't ring the bell. You can't ring the bell until you subscribe, because the bell won't be there. You got to hit the subscribe button first, turn it from red to gray, and then that bell's going to appear, and then you want to click it and turn on all notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live or if I upload a video. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Please be in touch with me, use that comment section, and I'll talk to you real soon. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.